I think one thing that people want to know are, what are the offense category levels? Well, there are essentially 6 offense categories, and there are so many offenses under the UCMJ that I can't wrap them up in one video because there are just so many articles of the UCMJ that are punitive. But if you want to know what the article is that you're charged with, what the offense category is, just go to our website, and we have a very easy tool that you can use to essentially plug in your charge sheet and understand what the offense category is and what the mandatory minimums you're going to be facing. But essentially, there are 6 categories of offenses. Category 1 has a mandatory minimum of no confinement, so there is no confinement required in a maximum of 12 months. So that is the only category of offense where you can receive no confinement, is a Category 1 offense. And if you look at what's a Category 1 offense, they're very low-level misconduct. Category 2 offenses are 1 to 36 months. So at a minimum, you have a 1 month of confinement. So again, you have a lot of these are Category 2, 3, and 4 offenses under the UCMJ. You're going to do at least a month in prison with a maximum of 3 years. A Category 3 offense is a minimum of 30 months, so a little less than 3 years, to a maximum of 10 years. So those are a lot of the offenses, the lower level sexual assaults, those are Category 3 offenses, which are 30 to 120 months. Category 4 offenses are going to be 120 months to 240 months, essentially 10 to 20 years. And a lot of the crimes against children, a lot of the sexual assault offenses are going to be Category 4. Many crimes against children are going to be Category 4. So you're going to have a 10 to 20 year prison sentence if you're convicted. The next level is Category 5, which is 240 months to 480. So you have 20 to 40 years confinement. A lot of these are, again, involving crimes against children. So in these cases where you have these crimes against children, you're now facing likely 20 to 40 years in confinement for each charge you're facing. And then finally, you have an offense level Category 6, which is going to be confinement for life without the eligibility for parole, which is LWOP, life without the eligibility for parole. And that's going to be your pre-med murder. So you're not going to see many Category 6 offenses unless there's a murder, but it's going to be 1 through 5. And what's going to be interesting is the interplay between these. If you have one Category 1, if you have 3 Category 3s and 1 Category 5 on the charge sheet, you start doing the math and you're facing a lot of prison time here. So again, it's important to understand these offense categories. You have to understand them if you're charged with an offense. It is the easiest way to do this. If you don't, the UCMJ, the book, the MCM makes it difficult. Just go to our website and you can literally plug in the charges and you can build out what the offense category is and how many months or years of confinement you would be facing if you're convicted of it. If you're under investigation for or have been accused of a crime that occurred in 2024 or after, you are facing harsh punishments under the mandatory sentencing guidelines. Please reach out to us so we can explain these guidelines to you and how to actually win your case and not end up in prison. You can reach us at 813-669-3500 or book a consultation with me on our website at www.bileckilawgroup.com.